Hi, hello, welcome guys. Welcome in my one and only chips connoisseur hot take stream. Okay, to be fair, not much of chips, more like Cheetos, like this kind. Do you call those like chips or do you call those crisps? Like genuinely, I think like chips are the type that I have down there. You know? And crisps are more like exactly Cheetos, the kinda softy, corny type. I do like me some corn, so we are gonna be ranking those today because recently I was talking about this with a friend and I discovered that we have a bunch of very questionable flavors over there, which I'm not gonna spoil any of them, but yeah, some of them are just why? But also, why do you work? Like, hello? But yeah, so we are having Cheetos. We are having some different Cheeto like brands that are local. And I don't think they are anywhere else, yeah. But one of them has a very like questionable flavor, at least used to have, and I really wanted to include this one. So yeah, we are ranking Cheetos and Cheeto wannabes, the impostors among us. But not the potas, not the normal potas, because I don't eat a lot of those. But I mean, some are good, but I just don't eat like the normal potato chips because my gums are very like fragile, if that makes sense. And every time I eat one of the normal potato chips, you can bet there's gonna be some bleeding from my mouth. And we don't want this. Nah. At least not in this bear house. So I took divorce with the potato chips. And now I am just a full on crisp enjoyer because if no one's gonna love them, I'm gonna be there for them. Do you have like your favorite flavor of like Cheetos? I'm not gonna spoil mine, but I would love to know which one is your favorite. Also, if you've been on my streams, you can probably guess what are my favorite flavors. Um, just a hint. The word starts with the letter K. But okay. Also, I know they're in like an alphabetical. Oh, that's a very funky word to say. Alphabetical order? Is that how you pronounce this? You know what? From now on, this is how you pronounce it. I am the new ruler. I make the new rules. And the new rules say the first on the list is barbecue. Oh, yeah, we also have a lot of very funky shapes. That's also a thing. I don't know why, but I know like in Murica, most of the time you just get the basic, like kinda shape, right? Well, not over here. Not over here. Each Jeep, every time they release something, you can basically make like bets on what the hell it's gonna be. And 90% of the time, you ain't gonna guess. Like genuinely. But yeah, the first one is shaped like a mustache, like a very hon wee wee mustache. And it was barbecue flavored. It was one of the like seasonal thingies, but they put seasonal thingies and then bring them back the next year. So, eh, not really novelty. They just exist for some time, then disappear, then get rebirth. But yeah, the barbecue. I remember the barbecue. Not tasting like barbecue, but they just kinda tasted like pure unsalt. Shaped like a mustache. Like, imagine just taking a brick of salt and carving this into like a big fancy mustache. Yeah, that's what those were tasting like. And oh boy, I do like me salt. I hate sugar, but I do like me some salt. There's probably way too much salt in my blood. But even as a salt enjoyer, those specifically were like kinda eh. Like, I would not eat the whole packet at once. That's for sure. But I would eat them sometimes. Really sometimes, like maybe one per season or something. Because they are so salty, I literally have to portion the bag itself. Oh yeah, because usually we used to have like those tiny, tiny bags, like one to go, 5 minutes and it's gone. But it's not a thing anymore. Now we have just like those big ones, like those. I am going to be watching a movie type of bags. So there are flavors I am perfectly fine eating like this full bag, but barbecue was not one of them. At least not that I remember it being. Oh, funny enough, I was listening to Millie Iron Lotus, and the second I started the song, you started streaming. Oh, but Millie is very based. I love Millie so much. I am generally so sad I was not able to go and see them on a concert this year. Because they visited the biggest con in this country and they had that kind of concert over there. But oh, just getting there would. Oh, the price I would have to pay to get there are for the ticket fees and for somewhere to sleep in would be probably like half the price for a proper PC. Which, oh, it hurts. It hurts. But yeah, barbecue is like they are more than fine, but I won't enjoy those. I'll eat them sometimes when they show up. Like I buy one pocket and it lasts me for the whole winter. Okay, what is this? Oh, the next one is jalapeno, if I remember. Yes, it's cheddar jalapeno. Because you can't have just cheddar or just jalapeno in this country. No, 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 no. You have to be bold. You have to mix the flavors. You have to make blendades. And this was certainly one of the ones that didn't really work for me. I will be honest. Like there are some blind dates in the Cheeto universe that work. I love them, but cheddar jalapeno, nah. I think I ate them only once, and the fact that I never touched them any time later on says for itself. Like yeah, I finished the one bag, but will I reach for them on myself again? Nah, nah. You will probably have to pay me to eat those. I don't know, 100 bits and I eat a bowl of those or something. But on my free volition, nah, 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 nah. Even if you offer them to me for free, I will also not touch them. I bet if you have those, you have to have other flavors. You're not this much of a masochist to eat those on itself. I do not believe you. Okay. And the next one is also very like, okay, because the thing on the package looks like it's a hamburger, right? But no. Oh, no, 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 no. You're in a grave mistake. This was a cheese bagel flavor. So it was like a Halloween exclusive one of the years. I think they come back like every 3 or 4 years or something. Like they just take a long, long sleep, come back, and then disappear again. I remember them being funny, especially when I was younger, because they were shaped like different parts of a skeleton. Like you had the skull, you had the torso, you didn't have the bat because child friendly, but you had the bones for arms, legs, and you had the handsies and the footsies, and those were fine. Those were very fun to collect and try making your own skeleton. Or I love Lovecraftian horror if you wanted to. This was also very fun to. And as for the flavor, I think it was fine. I believe it was pretty fine. Like I know I had those more than once. That's for sure. But I don't remember if it was for the flavor or if it was just for pure joy and fun. Probably both, because cheese bagel, it kind of tastes like a hamburger, so and I like the hamburger ones, so that must have been okay. Like, I didn't eat them like religiously, but I remember having those couple of times, and yeah, I finished the bags. They are not why. They were actually pretty fun and interesting. Like, come on, come on. You open a bag and imagine you landed on one with just the ribs or just the skulls. I will be such a happy bear. I love numbing on the skulls. Like, the skull itself had, and the ribs, right? They had like holes for eyes, mouth, and the spaces between the ribs itself, right? And okay, this will sound very, very weird, but I love sticking my tongue in those. It very often gets stuck, but come on, I can just bite through the chip. I just really like sticking my tongue into holes. I don't know why, but that's been something I've been doing since I was a kid. And well, since those had a lot of holes, well, well, it was kinda just five for the swag. So yeah, I'll eat those sometimes, but probably will have more fun than enjoy of the actual flavor. Also, just heads up, we for some reason love flavoring our chips with cheese in something. Like, yeah, we have good cheese, but having like 10 different flavor Cheetos of just cheese and something, don't you think that's enough? Because the next one is cheese casserole, which is a very, very out there. Oh, oh, something happened to the PNG. You know what? Even they didn't have to do anything with those chips. Like the flavor, I tried them a couple of times. Like I had hope because I love cheese casseroles, but for some reason those were like you were born and they gave you the gender, but you didn't want to be the gender your parents assigned you. Yeah, that's kind of how they tasted. I know how cheese casserole tastes, and this ain't it. It was something way different. Bro was on the journey to discovering his true gender, and unfortunately, he did not have the chance to do so before he was put on a shelf and made into a marketable snack. But it was still not bad, just not what you would expect it to taste. Oh, wait, there's something in my eye. Bro. Hello, Sharkstar. Hello. Welcome. Oh, did it play? Oh no, did it broke? Wait. Oh, wait. Let me try playing it again. But thank you so much for the redeem. I will in a second. Oh, did it play? Did it play? Oh no. Wait. What if I try redeeming them? But in the meantime, because there's a cooldown and it apparently affects me too. Noise. But yeah. Ooh, what were I? Oh yeah, I was at the genderless. I was at the genderless Cheetos. Like, I don't mind them not having pronouns, but would be nice to know what I'm about to bite into, you know? Also, I am gonna send you some Draguza. We have a lot of Cheetos. You have to experience them once in life. If you never had a Cheeto in your hand, have you ever lived? Okay, how is that cooldown? Because if it doesn't work, if the sound is broken, I'm gonna go and pin a message to chat. Okay, did you guys hear this? Did you guys hear this? Oh, wait, so you do have Cheetos. Okay, I'm not surprised about the ones we have here because Poland really, I didn't roll my R, there we go. Poland really loves to experiment. Like, we are kinda the Japan of Europe when it comes to those, like, genuinely. If there's one thing we have going on for us, it's those. But yeah, those are fine, I guess. Like, the taste is okay, just not what you would expect. And some people might feel kinda like trolled, if you know what I mean. Because you expect to feel a good, nice cheese in those, which you don't. So it kinda makes me feel like I'm a robot, you know? Yes, please, 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 eat Cheetos. You have to eat Cheetos. And if I had to recommend any flavor, okay, I will talk about which one when I get to it, because I feel it's gonna be close. Because it's a pretty early rider in the alphabet. Yeah, but yeah. If not, I will go through the back rooms, drop some over at your place, and you will not know why they are there. They will just suddenly appear in your doorstep. My goal in life is for everyone to try a Cheeto at least once in their life. Oh, okay. I love the next one. I love. Okay, I don't love, but I very much enjoy those. Both the flavor and both the shape of them because, come on, they are shaped like very, very cute paws. Oh, hello, Yujiro-kun. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in the chat. Wait, let me show you a big picture of those because they are so adorable. I heckin' swear to God. It's just like look at those. Look at those tiny paws. Like the chips, not the very, very Photoshop dog paws. We don't talk about those. But the paws are so adorable. I love when they do that. And also, the profit from those specifically, like this edition that were paws shaped, right? It was going towards like help to animal shelters and whatnot. So it was adorable and it was very heckin' nice of them. And the flavor itself was also very, very nice. Like, I remember enjoying the toast very much. Like, we get this specific flavor in different editions, like, just the shape and the packet change, right? But the flavor stays the same. And whenever I see it, I'm just like, okay, I'm grabbing you, because I don't know when you are gonna be back. Because they show and disappear, like a lot of the other flavors, honestly. We have only like couple that are like stable. the other ones are kinda like gacha. But yeah, the toast was very, very nice. You could feel both the cheese, like a proper cheese compared to the previous ones, and you could also feel the ketchup. And I do love my toast and ketchup in daily life. So this one was just nice, you know? Nah, I'm fine with staying outside. Next year for Halloween, I'm gonna heck and go to all of you, and I'm gonna spawn some Cheetos for you. Place your dips on what flavor you want though, cause I'm not gonna drop all of them for you, that would be a lot. But yeah, the posts were nice. I very enjoyed the shape, I very enjoyed the flavor, so yeah, I eat those a lot. And I would be able to eat a whole packet of those too if I wanted to. Like, if it's a single person movie night, those would be on the list of potential partners. But also, totally not biased because they're adorable. Na 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 na. Okay, and the next one? I don't know why we have both of those because it's literally the same thing. But the next ones are called like cheese with ketchup, which is literally the same flavor as toast with ketchup if you think about it. But for some reason, they taste so different. Like, I don't know what they are on in the Cheeto factory over here, but those are so different. Like, even the shape, the shape itself is like, okay, because they are like those spirals. They are shaped like, okay, kids, cover your ears. They are shaped like pig's dick. And they are also softer than normal Cheetos. Like, normal Cheetos are like crunch, right? They are still very nice, very crunchy, but those are soft. Those are like, you bite into them, there is no crunch, and you can actually feel them dissolving in your mouth. I like the texture, but the flavor is kinda. I don't know, maybe it's because it's a different texture that the flavor is very, very overpowering. You eat a couple of those, and you actually start feeling nauseous. Like, mind you, I like it, but I will eat like three, five of those spirals at most because they are very big. Some of them are longer than my middle finger, which is not a lot because it's very short, but they are long boys. So yeah, you get not a lot of them on the packet too. They are, I eat those sometimes, but not in big quantities. I very much prefer the firm ones. And oh, okay, there we can go. Now we have just a good old classic cheese, which is also very questionably shaped like a very small turd, which I guess kinda makes sense because your turd after those looks kinda like them. But yeah, the standard good old classic Cheetos, I have kinda the same problem with them as the spirals because they are also the same like texture. Like they are softer than the normal Cheetos. And because of that, I think the flavor and just seeps very deep inside them. It basically penetrates the insides of the chip. And it's very, very in your face when you bit it. You basically take the first crunch and you just go, whoa! You know? So going by that, I will eat those, but probably take like a small bowl of them, eat the bowl, and I will be done for the day. Because they are very, very overpowering. And they also very stick into your teeth. It's super annoying getting them out later on. You can probably glue your teeth with those as much as you would with Laffy Taffy or something. So for that, I'll eat them sometimes too. But also we have different flavors now, different brands of like classic cheese, good old cheese. And I'm sorry, Cheetos. I know you are like the OG and whatnot, but some other brands have better cheese flavored ones than you. You might be pioneering it, but they took it and they perfected it. So going by that, you are just the great grandpa of Cheeto cheese flavored chips. Oh wait, what is this next one? Wait, I forgot. Let me look at my list. Oh, I know why I forgot. I know why I forgot. Those are also like the Halloween ones with like the whole skeleton inside them, which is very fun to play with. But even that is not saving those. Do you maybe have any guesses what flavor it might be? Because the packet is brown like some shit. I will just give you a hint. It's not savory. It's nothing savory. It's the furthest it can be from this. Which was a very bold move from them, but like the bagel came back, those never did. And I can see why. Those bad boys, those lads, those very questionable looking ones, they were chocolate flavored. So try imagining biting into something that is pretty sturdy, right? Because those are pretty dense because of the shapes. And first, you get hit by the super overpowering, like super low quality taste of chocolate. And couple of seconds in, you have this flavor in your whole mouth. That's when the salt strikes. It was not pleasant. I would rather eat the like funny, weird flavored beans than those again. I really want to talk with whoever came up with this flavor, like genuinely. If it stayed just chocolate, it would be okay. Some people might have liked it, but no. The salt, the salt that hits later on is what heckin' killed those. I guess the skeleton you make from them is pretty good allegory to anyone who ate them. Because once you finish the packet, you are dead inside. There is no helping you. Ooh, we have more of the wintry ones. I don't know why those are wintry ones, but the flavor itself is just cheese fromage. Okay, for context, you need to know that for some reason, we really like flavoring any type of like salty snacks with the fromage. I don't even know what is fromage itself, to be honest. When I hear fromage, I already think about chips because we literally have every brand having this kind of flavor. So obviously, Cheeto had to jump in on the bandwagon eventually, and those are either I love those or I am just meh. Like they are not terrible enough to be hated on, but it's also the same situation where, at least for me, right? Because I know people who absolutely love the fromage flavored stuff. For me, anything fromage is just like, I eat those when I need to contemplate life. Does that make sense? But the fun part about those particular ones, like, we have them in more versions, but this particular package I choose for the tier list was was one. Then they just went one day. Hey, what if you could play rock paper scissors with your chips, and the winner gets to eat both of them? In theory, it is a very fun concept, but what they didn't realize that most people who eat chips are eating them just alone in their home. So chips that demand from you to actually interact with people will just make you feel even more lonely than you usually were. Which, it's not ideal. But when they did other shapes of those, then yeah, I will grab them sometime. But I really have to have like a specific day when I specific crave this flavor among all the other ones. Or even it's at a party or somewhere, like in a bowl already, then yeah, I will also grab them. But not from day to day. There's gonna be a lot in I'll eat those sometimes. Okay, but not the next ones though. The next one is good old onion rings. Okay, not onion rings, but they are shaped like rings, but the flavor is specifically green onion because the customer needs to know what type of onion it is. We have like sweet onions, we have like red onions, which are purple for some reason. We have like the strong onions, and those are green onion. You could propose to me with those, and I would be not mad at all. I will actually say yes, but the only downside would be you will have to feed me Cheetos for the rest of your life. Those are very nice. Like, if you need something to feel like, ooh, spring is coming, you go for those. They're very nice, very nicely like seasoned compared to the size of the chip, unlike some other ones. Yes, I am looking at your spirals. And they're just good, long lifetime thing. Spring onions, specifically shaped like a ring, were a thing for a lot of years over here. Like every brand of chips that actually takes care of itself has this in the rooster, you know? Because you can never go wrong with this one specifically. So, yeah, I enjoy those. I can eat a whole packet if I'm really craving them. And I would also like to share them with someone. You can also make very funny stuff, like if you bite half of it, and you can stack the other half that's not consumed into your mouth and pretend you are fake smiling like a joker or something. I used to love doing that a lot when I was a kid. Just basically nice flavor, you can have some fun with them, you can propose to someone. Only perks, no downsides. Well, maybe the only downside could be that the rings are usually pretty big, so there's also not a lot of them in the packet compared to other shapes? But yeah, I like those. We'll buy them on my own volition. Ooh, okay, the next one. The next one. I very much enjoy those too. Ooh, thank you for the nada nada. I still have no idea if you can hear the noises because I don't hear them on my end. But I really hope you do. In case you didn't, nada nada nada. But yeah, the hamburger ones. Do I put them as the first ones and I love them? I think I do. I think I do. Because if you know me, you know I love hamburgers. especially the fancy ones, the big, big fancy ones that are so big they don't fit in my mouth. And I actually need to eat like cultural person with knife and a fork. But yeah, the Cheetos specifically did a very good job on the pure hamburger flavoring. Like, they don't taste like a hamburger, but if you close your eyes, your brain imagines you are eating a hamburger. I don't know how this works. There is something wild in those, but it is a very, very pleasant flavor nonetheless. Like, if I see those, because those are also one of the ones that I like. Sometimes you go to the shop and they are there, but other times, nope, no look for you. Try again next time. But yeah, if I see those, I am definitely grabbing them. Unless there's some other flavor they have that I absolutely adore. Which we haven't gotten to yet. Also, I believe those also were part of the pause for some time. Like, they change the shape from time to time. I think they are balls right now. Like, just pure on balls. Like, the kind of balls that your rabbit will shit out. Which I don't mind because biting into those ball shaped crisps, is very, very like satisfying. Like, at least for me, it is the perfect size compared to my teeth to bite into. So that's kind of like +5 to the enjoyment of the eating. And since the flavor is very like nice, at least for me, because I do know people who absolutely hate those. Why? Would you care to elaborate? I am open to talk. But yeah, I love those. Would eat, would date, would take them for a movie night together. And staying in the fast food, the next ones are. I'm gonna also show you those because they are very interesting concept. Bam. Oh, they're pixelated. It was very thin picture, but it's okay. You can see what it's about. It's hot dog flavored, and basically how it worked, it was very, very gimmicky. Like, you had those two different types of chips inside the bag, and one of them was shaped like a bun, and the other one was shaped as a wannabe like sausage. Like, so you could just put them together and eat them together. But come on, come on. Those were kind of like the type of jellies where you have different colors, right? And you would first eat the ones you enjoy most and leave the rest for someone else. It was very much the same case with those because the hot dog, like the wannabe hot dog, was very, very nice. I remember really loving the hot dog flavor, but the bun always felt like you were biting into nothingness. You just had the nice crunch of it because it was a bit firmer, but no flavor whatsoever. You literally had to use your imagination to flavor it for you because the chip itself was not doing it. So, because of that, they are going and join them, but only sometimes. Because the sometimes is when I eat the sausage, but not when I eat the bun. Together they were fine, but definitely the sausage was what was carrying them throughout. And I don't know a single person who was thinking otherwise about those. Do I have anything else to say about them? Probably the fact that the hot dog part was way more red than on the packaging. It was like deathly red for some reason. But as a kid, that was even more of a reason to eat them first. Because come on, come on. You always go for the thing that looks like it's gonna kill you. Oh, wait, I just realized. I have two of the same flavor, but in different shapes. Okay, I know why. I know why my brain got tricked. Because the first one was like, oh wait, no, never mind. The first one was cheese ketchup. The and this one is called ketchup toast. What is the difference? I don't know. Like toast and cheese always go together. So I don't know why they decided to do this move. But the way shaped like the hashtag symbol for some reason, and they were very fun to bite into because you could feel like you are biting the limbs of the hashtag, slowly depriving it of his hands, legs, head. So at the end, you just committed a crime on the torso itself. But the flavor was also nice. For some reason, the pure toast with ketchup compared to the cheese with to- toast with cheese. Yeah, I think it was toast with cheese. The previous ones. This one was better somehow. I don't know why. Maybe because it came out way later. Because you can find those sometimes still in the stores. But the flavor is working way better than the first iteration. I don't know why. Maybe I am biased because the ketchup is stronger in those. But yeah, the hashtags? Hell yeah. I am getting those. I'll feel sick as hell after them, but that is not gonna stop me from consuming the whole packet by myself. Oh, okay. And now we have the ones, the only, my beloved, my secret second husband, pure ketchup flavored. Also, oh my god, I'm getting hiccups again. Excuse me if you hear any of them, but mmm, you guys know I love ketchup with my whole life. So, naturally, I have to also love his love childs, which are anything ketchup flavored. Mind you, those, specifically Cheetos, are not the best ketchup flavored ones there are on the market over here, but they are very up there. I know that in America you have like those ones that are pretty sturdy, right? Like the flamin' hot Cheetos type, right? But over here, the ketchup flavored Cheetos are like just a straight stick, kind of like a very artificial looking fry. They are very soft, but still have the crunch. And they just go so nicely down your throat. So, yeah, I love those very much. If I see them, I am also grabbing them. Not my all time favorite flavor of Cheetos specifically, but they are very much up there, you know? Like, if you want me, those are also a very good bet to get. The only downside is Cheetos got super expensive over here, so I'm kinda in my abstination period of them. But yeah, if I can, I'm grabbing those, definitely. Unless I am feeling funny and feeling more so on the hamburger. Oh, oh, wait. Oh, there we go. If I am on my deathbed, I want those. Like, genuinely. And on that note, there's more Cheetos to come, but We are also getting into the territory of the local brands, which are called drumsticks because they are okay. They are all shaped the same way like the flaming hot Cheetos are. And I'm sorry, but this is the superior shape of a chip. You can say all you want about all the other ones, but the firm one, the one you can throw at someone and actually stab their eye, this is the best kind of chip shape. You know? So yeah, we have those, which are very, very nice. They kind of were a very big thing when I was younger. Then they disappeared completely from the market. And like 5 or 6 years or so, they suddenly came back. And you have no idea how mother trucking happy I was they did. I literally bought a whole stash of my favorite flavor because I was scared they're gonna go away again. But the flavor is not this one. This one is also fromage, which is I ate this one couple of times and it was just fine, I guess. But I am also extremely biased toward my favorite flavor of those. So all the other ones are like, okay, but I'm not gonna buy you. Why would I if I can get my favorite one? But I know some people who hate my favorite one and prefer this one vastly. Like, I understand why. This one is very mild. Like, it's you feel more of the chip than the flavor in itself, you know? So, they are not for me, but they can be for you. And now, okay, the Pierre de Resistance, my all-time favorite chip that ever existed. One of the drumsticks, but the ketchup flavored. The original ketchup flavored drumsticks. I have genuinely no words how much I love those. I will genuinely get out of my way to a specific shop that has them to only buy a stash for myself for the next week or so. If I could save only one type of chip from the world in an apocalypse, you will not be able to bribe me into choosing a different one. I am saving this one. This one is just, you know? If I could, I would genuinely marry this kind of chip. And we would make a lot of tiny baby drumstick chips, also ketchup flavored, and I would be such a proud mom of them. Like, I don't know, they just work so well. And the residue they leave on your lips when you are eating them, so you can lick them later on, right? On your lips and in your fingers. The residue itself hit just so hard compared to all the other chips. I don't know how they did this, but they did those so good. And they never changed over all those heckin' years. Like literally, this never happened, but if I was more down bad in real life, I think like I would generally be able to calm eating those, you know? Okay, but on the other hand, we have another of those. Okay, this is a old packaging of the like drumsticks because this one is no longer in the market. But it was very, very just why? Like just why? I really wanna talk with the chief because the flavor is drumroll please. They are mayo flavored and not the nice type of mayo from Japan. They are heavy European mayo flavored. And as much as I like mayo on itself, like I can eat a spoonful of mayo like it's nothing. Those are like, no. Why? Did anyone at the executive board like those? I also have bad memories with those specifically because, as you know, I have a very bad motion sickness, right? Well, I remember having those on one of a school trip because one of the kids on the bus had those and I wanted to try, right? I ate a couple of them and I don't think I ever vomited as hard on a ride as I did post those. So basically, I have kind of PTSD. I wish I could put them right at the end of the list over there so no one can witness them anymore. This was just really not it. When you ate those, you could feel like the mayo flavoring and the chip itself are literally throwing hands over which one you need to taste because they did not mash at all. Those are supposed to be divorced. They don't work together in a marriage. I am so sorry. Also, May married Chiefs and that's how Pomber appeared. That's the lore. Yes. Every day you learn something new, and that's a very crucial thing to know about me from today's stream. I am looking at the mayo packaging with so much disgust right now, you have no idea. Okay, but the next ones are pretty okay. Like, I eat those sometimes. Those are also the drumsticks ones. But those are pizza flavored. And if you know anything about pizza flavored snacks, is that they are mostly okay. Like, they never taste like pizza. But they are also not offensive, like the casserole was. You mostly just taste on those, like some of the herbs and the sauce itself, which I don't mind because the sauce is tomato based and tomatoes, my beloved. So if they don't have my all time favorite baby boys, the ketchup, I will go for those. I will be sad, but I will go for those. Also, hello to Gian Angel. Hello, welcome in the chat. What are you nomin? So yes, pizza, fine. I'll get you sometime. But I would not go out of my way as I do for the ketchup ones to get you, you know? You are the second option in this marriage. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I had to blow my nose. But, oh, wait, bonjour, Miss Mayfay. No, bonjour you, TG and Angel. How you doing? Oh, okay, it's another one that has to go there. I'm sorry, but yes, my tier list is very unbased. Because if something is ketchup flavored, it's going up there. You know what? They're going above the Cheetos. Oh, wait, let me show you the packaging of those. Okay, those are called Monster Munch, and I know they are a thing in other countries, at least in Europe. Like, I know they are for sure in the UK, but I know they also have a different branding, and then they don't have this really nice, really friendly looking ghost shapes over there. Which, why? They got robbed? Hello? Oh, also nice to hear. But yeah, those are very uncommon, and when I show them to anyone, they're like, what? But oh my god, I love the ghosty dudes. I love them. Not only because they come in a very, very big package for the price that normal Cheeto package comes, but also they are just good in general. They're kind of like Pringles when it comes to the texture itself, but a bit thicker. Yeah, I think that's how I would compare them to anything. And the flavor itself, like it's ketchup, but it tastes like a completely different ketchup compared to all the other ones. It's not as good as the drumstick ones, but it's way better than the Cheeto ones. Because the Cheeto one is basically like sprinkle of some flavor in, which is very light and it escapes when you move it to your mouth. And those at Matrugi are like straight up got dunked into a bowl of the flavoring, like fine grind flavoring, and they got absolutely washed in this. So you don't need to be scared of having a chip with no flavor at all. I very much enjoy those, and if I am going to any of my friends, because those have two different flavors, we will get in a second. If I'm going to a friend, I'm just asking, okay, which one do you want? Because you get more for the same price. But also, yeah, they look very friendly, and they're just smiling in the face of death, of the face of being consumed, absolutely devoured by this bear. And you know what? Good for them. None other chip is staring at me like this. It gives me pleasure. Okay, another one of them. Okay, this is a flavor that is kinda like of the gacha type because they have the ketchup one and the other one we'll get in a second is always in the stock, but this one, pizza flavored, it shows and it goes like a literal ghost. It's like okay-ish. Like I very much enjoyed those. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that they are not a staple every time kind of puts them down. To I just enjoy those, you know. If they were all the time in stock, I would put them in. I love those. Probably after the hamburger Cheetos, but since they are not, I am just enjoying. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Excuse me. But it is a very, very like solid pizza flavoring as far as it goes too. Like in this one, you can genuinely feel all the different flavorings. Like you can feel the sauce, the herbs. You even feel a bit of the cheese, even though it's not there. It's fully artificial. So they are very, very nice. No, I'm gonna put them above the green onion. Yeah. And also they are very consistent in staying the same ghost shape, unlike Cheetos. Because with Cheetos, you never know what shape you are gonna get with your flavor. And with those, ever since I was a tiny whiny kid, they were always those happy, happy ghosts. And they never changed. They are just perpetually stuck being happy, waiting for their death. And the last one of those, at least I don't remember any more flavorings of those as far as I know. The last one is called Original. But if you know about anything that is called Original, it is just salty. Just pure and salty, right? And usually I am not the biggest fan, but I don't know what they did with those. Like the salt itself has some flavor. Like it's not the salt that it would absolutely eat your lips, right? And just salt that is actually making you feel nice inside. It's the kind of salt you eat a lot and you are not feeling like you are gonna die. Okay, I felt like I was gonna sneeze. Oh my god. So I love those. I think they are kind of on par with the ketchup flavored ones, honestly. If there's no ketchup because it was sold out, which often happens, I will go for the original ones and I will not be mad at all. Like, genuinely. Sometimes I even have days when I prefer the originals. It's like the kind of salt that is comforting. Like, you eat them and you feel nice inside. You feel like the salt is hugging you. It's very nice, it's very pleasant, like a good old friend that's been with you ever since you were a kid. They are called the original for a reason, honestly. So, yeah, those are very, very nice. If you ever see any of those, please try them. I assure you, you are not gonna be disappointed. I don't know how the other types of Monster Mash they have in other countries, but I would assume the only thing that is different is the shape. At least I would hope so. So if you see any of the Monster Munch brand, do give them a try. Who knows? Maybe you will find your newfound love of cheese or something. I am not taking responsibility though if you try them and you never can come back. You will have to speak with my non-existent lawyer. And oh, okay, the next one we are coming back to Cheetos. The next one is like, okay, I see you. They were called paprika skewers, not just meat skewers. They were specifically paprika skewers. And they were very funny shapes. They were literally Cheetos bags. Also, welcome back, Jaguza. And hi, Pokolab. But yeah, they were shaped like supposedly bags. I would beg to differ, some of them were bags, but there was like a snake, there was like a spider, there was um mm, a lizard, and there was a scorpion, which is not a bag. But apparently, compared to Cheetos, it is. But you know what? I am not gonna fight them. Let them do them. Oh yeah, that's very possible. I know that was a flavor in other countries before it came here. But yeah, I remember really enjoying those. Would not say they are tasting like specifically paprika skewer, but they were a very pleasant flavor in. I definitely felt the paprika, and I do like me some paprika. Like, and it was not the like nice, friendly paprika. It was the one that is kinda, oh, hello there type of paprika, you know? And also the shapes. Their shapes were very nice. They genuinely look this fancy as they do on the bag. And I loved biting the tails from all the animals. So yeah, those are very, very nice. I wish they would be back. They are going into them. I enjoy those. Would say I love those, but since they are no longer a thing over here, they have to go a tier down. If they ever come back, they are gonna upgrade, but not now, not at the state. I wonder if I could buy them from some reseller. Is Cheeto reselling a thing, actually? I know, right? They were just like a seasonal thing that just showed up one day, stayed for like 5 months or something, and just straight up disappeared. And they never come back compared to the other ones. Which I am so sad. Why? It was one of the best like experimental flavors that we got. Come on, Cheetos. Come on. Be nice. Maybe if I write a petition, like, I will just go write, hello, Cheetos. This is Bear Mayfay writing to you. I have to complain about the disappearance of the paprika skewer Cheetos. Why are they gone? Can you bring them back? I don't care about the shape. I just want the flavor back. Please and thank you. Sincerely, Bear. And going by this, the next one is just pure on paprika, which is a flavor that is staple. At least at the website it states it's a staple. But I'll be real, I more often than not don't see this at shops. But yeah, this one is very, very nice. It's a different kind of paprika, surprisingly, than on the skewers. And it's also like the type, like the spirals, which is like softer and melts in your mouth, which in this case, it works very well. Because the paprika is like, oh, hello there. Let me penetrate your mouth. But in like a very gentle, very like consensual way. Whilst the spirals are just like, sup bitch. Like the mean and evil friend on the block. Paprika is the nice guy on the neighborhood of the soft type of Cheetos. And I very much enjoy the paprika on itself. It's also one of the things I would grab if I see them. They are also a very nice like shape because they are like this crinkly fry kind of shape. So if you are feeling funny, wait, so if you're feeling funny, you can just bite by a section like whoop, 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 you know? And this is very, very nice. I especially like them when I have one of my like gums swollen because I hold them with a normal chip because I can take very tiny bites and enjoy them with the other side of my mouth. Especially since I don't really need to really bite them, they will just dissolve on its own. And they do this really fast, while also leaving a very nice flavoring after themselves. So yeah, they very much go into I love them. Oh yeah, paprika is usually good. You usually never go bad with paprika in anything. Good knows, every time I need to save a dish, all I do is just, okay, let me dunk this whole packet of paprika into it, you know? But okay, the next one is straight up going into a I'll eat them sometimes tier. Because they are peanut flavored. They are balls that are peanut flavored, which is also one of the staple like flavorings of chips over here. Usually a brand that really cares will have the ketchup, will have the spring onion, and will have the cheese or the nut flavor. And the nut is nice, but it's also a very, very like specific, very strong flavor. That is not for everyone. Like, for comparison, my bear sister absolutely hate those. Like, she will not touch them with a stick. But I am like, fine. But you know what? They're going to fine. But I will have to be really in a mood for them. Because the type of flavoring they use on the peanut flavored one specifically compared to other ones is the type that really lingers in your mouth for the rest of the day. If you breathe into someone's face once you ate those, not a lot, not a lot, mind you. You just need like couple in your mouth. If you breathe into someone's face, They will know you had those. Like, it is a very like persistent type of flavoring. It sometimes even stays after you brush your teeth, which says a lot, to be honest. The only thing that is saving them for me is the fact that I do like me some good old nuts in the first place. And they taste like the what's the name of this nut in English? Wait. Let me Google it. That they taste like this one specific nut. Does it even have a name in English? I really hope it does. It's like the type of nut you see elephants eat. Okay, Google is saying just peanuts, but it's the type that's like a shell, a shell with the pattern of checker, which is very soft, and you destroy it in your fingers, and it has two nut kids inside. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Yeah, it tastes like those. Like a very, very strong version of those. So it ain't gonna be for anyone, especially someone who doesn't like nuts in the first place. And because they have so many downsides to them, even though I'm fine with the flavor itself, they will have to go into just fine, I guess. I'm sorry, but you tried. You really tried. And you know, at least you're not in the just why category like some other of your brothers. Ooh, okay. Another one of the greenish yellowish one. Those are shaped like Illuminati, and those are very prominent over here too. It's Cheetos flavored like a pizza. They are nice. Yeah, I enjoy eating those. They are better than the drumstick ones. I really like the consistency of those because those are the only ones that are not near to any of the other consistencies of Cheetos we have here. They are like medium sized and are pretty dense, but not like dense, like let's say the paws. They are more so dense, but also dissolve in your mouth. Like it is straight up a love child of the spirals and the paws. They've been onto something in the factory, and that was the result, which, I am very happy about. Like, honestly, sometimes when I feel like it, and I don't want any more ketchup because I already have some in my home, I will go grab those, and I will be perfectly happy with that. They are also not too big, so there's a lot of them in the packaging itself. And I know for sure that I am able to eat a whole packet of those because I've done that multiple times. They're like the type of chips that when you think of a movie, there are you okay, of course you feel like Lays and whatnot, but since I can't have Lays, well I can, but I will pay a price. But in that case, when I feel about movie trips, I feel of those, specifically those. Those are where is it? Oh, we haven't had those yet. Okay. So yeah, those are very very nice. Would recommend if you ever see them. Of course, they are not gonna taste like a pizza because you can't make a chip taste like pizza. You can make pizza taste like a chip, but not the chip like pizza. I am still yet to witness this happening. Probably not gonna happen in my lifetime, honestly. But I believe if I do have grandkids, that they will have the chance to witness a proper pizza flavored chip. Humanity will peak the moment we do. And now, okay, we are going into the Okay, territory. Like brands that I choose one specific one, but there's a lot of them that have the same flavor in. I choose those because those are the most prominent, at least over here. So, they're called przysnaki, which I generally have no idea how to translate because it's a play on a word over here too. But we have like five? Wait, one, two, three, four. Okay, five of the basic bitch type, and we have two in a very fun shape I really enjoy. But the first one we have is bacon, which is going into the fine, but probably on the top of the fine because I'm not gonna buy them by myself per se. I'll buy them if I'm going to a party and someone wants them, but if they are already served to me or I have no other choice, and that's when I would grab those. Mind you, this country in general, like Poland, is not very good with bacon anything to start with, and I have yet to truly experience a real bacon flavor or something because I tried multiple times. I really tried, but so many people say like bacon is oh so good. I love bacon this, I love bacon that, and I never yet experienced this. I am on my journey to find a good bacon over here. But going by that, since the normal bacon is kinda over here, those are also kinda if you know what I mean. They taste like smoked piece of very hard potato. Yeah, the bacon ones are always very hard for some reason. I don't know, maybe to simulate the bacon itself? But honestly, for me, it just. Why do you even try? I also often feel pretty sick after having a couple of those. Depends on the brand, but most of them make me go like, I regret my life choices. And the best part is they don't do this initially. Like I feel fine for a bit after eating them, and then an hour or a little bit more than an hour in, I suddenly feel, oh, okay, that was a mistake, you know? So they are fine, I guess. Like the epitome of fine. Oh, is this green onion? Yes, it is. Okay, this is the mandatory green onion, which is also rings because yes. But this green onion is also kind of fine. Like it's vastly different from the Cheeto one. I don't know how to describe it. You will literally have to try both of them at once. But this one from this brand feels so artificial. I don't even feel sick anymore. If I eat too much of them, I feel like I'm about to puke. Which is not saying good about the chips, unless you are into this, but why? So, going by that, nah, I will eat like one or two if they are served, but other than that, the most you can do is, I don't know, play some games, toss a ring onto something or anything, but not eat. And the packet they come in is also very big. So it just, I guess it's a packet that you can puke into once you. Oh my god, I hiccup. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a packet you can puke into when you are done with them, you know? Not my favorite whatsoever. And I honestly don't know a single person who would say, I love those. I would sell my life for those. Most people are just like, okay, about those. Just something didn't click on the production part. They really tried, but the result was, you can do better. You can do way much better. And I really hope one day you will. I believe in turning into a better person. Well, in this case, Chip. So one day, I hope I will be able to buy you and don't feel like throwing up the second I am done. Okay, the next ones. The next ones are kind the same brand as the bacon and the spring onion that I puke about, but they are ketchup flavored, and I kid you not, they are one to one, like the ketchup flavored Cheetos. Like I kid you not. If you gave me those together on a plate, the only thing I would be able to discern them, because I eat the most of the ketchup flavored ones, is the density of them. They have the same shape, the same type of the way they are flavored, the same flavor itself too. One of them is just a little bit softer than the other, which is this one, the przysnaki one. But you know what? They're kind of superior to Cheetos because there's more in the packet. Oh, I bought the mother baby. Hello. Hello, Timmy. Welcome in the chat. You bought the mother. I am buying all the chips in the country. Also, I'm surprised how much ketchup flavored ones there is. I ate all of them, but only now realize that, okay, we have a bunch. We do love our ketchup. And you know what? I ain't gonna complain because the next one are super good. And it's another one of the type I need to show you the packet because oh, okay, it's this one. Nice, 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 nice. They are shaped like a dog. Oh, okay, wait. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, is that like a copy pasta? Oh my god. I didn't know this one. Okay. So, what's the mother, baby? And my mother is those. You might ask, who is this very handsome dog with two legs? Nothing much. How about me? Well, can I worry you? Wait. I wonder how this will sound on stream. Wait. I'm sorry if I'm gonna scare anyone, but like, noise. Okay, but this handsome lad, this dog, there's a lore to him. He is a doggo from a local show, local animation from like the 1890s. No, it's even older. I think he's like from the 60s. He's old. He's dead at this point. But he's such a big thing in this country that he's basically a staple. You see this dog face and you know who he is, no matter what generation you are from. So, naturally, since we have everything with him, we had to have chips shaped like him too. And you know what? They are so mother trucking good. I don't know how they did it, but they are so good. They eat so nicely, and the flavors on those are like, boy, I very much love those. I think I even shared a picture of those ones on Twitter or on the Discord. Definitely on one of those. Also, yeah, you can have the potato ones. I will take all the corn ones because I can have the proper potatoes. But yeah, those are very, very good. Very, very big package. Very, very nice ketchup flavor in. I very much love those. But also, this is the closest I will ever get to feeling how it is to eat a dog. Which, mind you, I will never do to a real dog. But being able to eat artificial dog is somehow very satisfying deep inside, you know? But also maybe because I was not the biggest fan of this cartoon when I was a kid, so now it feels nice that I can relieve myself and get rid of him. Okay, and the next one is just pure on good old salted dog, which is surprisingly also very nice. You know what? He will go higher than the ketchup Cheetos. Like, genuinely, salted dogs are very nice. Like, I would not go over for them if I had the ketchup, but if the ketchup is sold out, I will get the salted ones and not be mad at all. Like, I don't know why, like, the other flavors from this brand are like, but the dogs, they did something to the dogs. The dogs are so heckin' good. If I had to send like a care package to someone, I would put the dogs in them. You could say the brand has the dog in him. Wink, 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 wink. Okay, no, that was very corny. Never mind. Forget I said anything. But yeah, the dogs, the normal ones, they are not the same. But unfortunately, we only have two flavors of the dogs, which I am very, very sad about. Since there's two more from this brand, and they're like the type. The first one being peanut. Okay, you know what? Those need to go higher. Those very much need to go higher. The peanut is like. I thought about the previous peanut, that it's shaped like a poo. Like a literal shit. Well, those are not only shaped like a shit, they also feel in touch like a proper shit. Which is not a very good thing. If you need to eat those, you know? Okay, know some people are into this, but I am not, and it kinda turns me off from eating them. You know? But the flavor itself is definitely better than the, God forbid, green onion or the bacon, the wannabe bacon. So I will eat them sometimes, but like very, very sometimes. Will not go out of my way to grab those specifically. But when I start eating, okay, they have this one condition to them, and it's the fact that once you start eating the nut specifically from this brand, you ain't gonna stop. You just feel like, okay, one more, one more, one more, one more. And the next thing you know, you are turning into a poo-shaped nut yourself. Very handsome nut, mind you. Just maybe not like this. That's not the isekai I read about. And thankfully, we are at the end of this brand, which I am very happy about. And the last one they have to offer is cheese. But this cheese, compared to the other cheese, Cheetos does way better artificial cheese. This cheese of this brand is like you feel like you are eating a Kraft cheese, but you are eating a Kraft cheese that is super old and got super heckin' soft, you know? Like it's been in the fridge for way too long, and then you took it out, left it on the open in, let's say, a summer, so it's super hot. So it just still tastes like it should, but that texture is ain't it. And your brain knows it ain't it. So your brain is trying to fight you for eating those because it thinks it's actually gonna be hurtful for you in the long run. Which they have not been to me as much as the green onion from this brand, but it's still not a very pleasant kind of cheese. They also leave a lot of residue, and I know the residue, for some reason, can dye your things orange, which is not something you want to have from a chip, mind you. So, yeah, because of that, they are just fine, I guess. Only because once you start, you can stop eating them. And now we have just a couple of more of the Cheetos. And third from the end is Cheetos that are just pure on salty. And okay, as much as that worked very much on the ghosty dudes and on the dogs, because they're like this sturdy type of crisp, right? Cheetos are very, very soft. They choose the very soft type for those. And it basically feels like you are eating, you know, like those sugar cubes, right? Those sugar cubes you put in your tea or something if you are feeling fancy. Yeah, those taste like cubes, but not of sugar, but pure salt. And the first time I bite into those, I was just like, holy fuck! And I just sat there like the kombucha girl meme, right? Being, huh? Huh? Hmm. So, never bought them again, to say the least. I don't think I even finished the packet itself because the salt was so prominent. You know what? They are going into the just why. Just why, Chido. I know we probably tried imitating the other brands, which were really well selling when they were just pure salt, but I'm sorry, you failed this assignment. Please take better care of this kid and give them to us when it's actually grown up and ready to be consumed. Oh, wait, what is this flavor? Wait, I need my list. I forgot what is this one because it was very limited. Oh, okay. Okay. It was street food flavored. What does mean street food? Well, I don't know, honestly. Like, genuinely. But what it was basically like a mix of different flavors they already had. I believe it was hot dog. It was the hamburger, but like very cheap wannabe of the hamburger. And what was the last one? Wait, let me look at the image and actually show you. Oh, never mind. Does it say? Yes, it does. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, and the last one was pizza. Okay. So the fact that I do not remember them very vividly says for itself. Like, the hot dog was just this bun, which was the worst part of the hot dog. So that's kind of a ricochet for yourself to begin with. The pizza was okay. I remember the pizza was fine because it stayed the same flavor as the original pizza. But I remember the hamburger being like, this ain't how I remember you. What happened? So overall, out of the three flavors they had in the packet, only one of them was good. And that is not very good if you are trying to sell something fancy. You know, Cheeto, you tried. You really tried. And you even made this super fancy package we never saw before. But it looked nice on the paper. It didn't look or taste nice in the actual execution. So I am very sorry to put you over here. You are still better than a lot of the other ones in this category, but I will not eat you on my own volition because I would like only what 1/3 of the package, and the 2/3 I would like. Fine, I guess. And that's not what I am paying for. If I am paying for you, I want to have the actual good flavor in my mouth. I want to enjoy my time, not play with trying to find all the good ones in you. And okay, last and best for last. Honestly, I have a very hard time thinking if I should put them here or here. Okay, you know what? Oh my god, I hope you didn't hear this. I'm having very funky sounding hiccups, like genuinely. And the water is not helping. I'm drinking a lot of water. But yeah, we have those. They are black, which can look very menacing. And they are called sweet chili. They are the shape of the flaming hot Cheetos you have over in America, if you know those. And they are like, I am not usually into sweet, but for some reason, the way they combine the spicy with sweet in those just hits so heckin' hard. You have no idea. At first, I was like, nah, this can't work. But then I tried out of pure curiosity. And you know, I was a changed bear ever since. Oh my god! Hello, hi Iro! Welcome Raiders! Thank you so much for the raid! Let me give you a proper shout out! There we go! Who are you? What were you playing? And hello Raiders! Welcome! Remember to hydrate, to eat something, and rest if you need to. And if you decide to stay, we are just about finishing ranking all the funky chips we have over here. I'll go over all of the flavors since you are here now. Ooh, you played True Charles. I haven't played it myself, but I watched some of the clips and I'm like, Thomas the Tank has seen some shit. Also, yes, we have direction. We very much have direction. Hell yeah! I know I had some kind in common with you. Directions are so heckin' good. But okay, I was about to say, like, the sweet, spicy now, sweet chili Cheetos, there we go. They are so good. They are so heckin' good. I love those. I just wish they were available in every shop because I usually find them in like the smaller local ones, you know? I don't know why we don't have them at the big supermarkets. At least not in the Ladybug shop, which there's an abundance in my town. But yeah, when I see those, I am a big, big feral bear. I might be broke, but I am buying those because I never know when I will see them again. If you haven't yet, even if you are not into spicy, if you see sweet chili Cheetos like the black intimidating package, please go and buy them. You will not regret this. But okay, noise. Those are all the ones I have. Oh, okay. I see some of them are off the screen, so I'll bring them over when we go over the list. But we are hacking done. I know I didn't rank any of the lays, and I told this to my stream before, but since there are raiders now, I don't usually eat like this type of chips I have on my lap right now because I have very sensitive gums and I usually end up hurting myself with those. So, no marriage with those. I marry the crisp itself. And since I have this going on in my life, I just ended up evolving into a pure on crisp critic and whatnot. Self proclaimed, mind you. But I think if you gave me some and I was blindfolded, I would be able to tell the brand and the flavor of them, you know? Oh, maybe I should do that someday with someone. Ooh. Future May? Don't forget. But yeah, okay. Let's go over all of those. So, the ones I love include everything that is ketchup, because yes, ketchup is life, ketchup is love. And the best of the best, for me at least, you can very much debate this with me. It's just my very personal opinion, and I am very like based. Ooh, this song is going loud. Wait, there we go. My all-time favorite type of chip is a local brand that is called a drumstick, and it's flavored of ketchup. They have different flavors that you can see on the board, but none of them hits as hard as this one. Like genuinely. Then we have another ketchup flavor, which is the Rexio, the Doggo, the good old Doggo on retirement. Yeah, I mean, I can understand this. I am just a very big ketchup fanatic in general, so anything ketchup flavored is a genuine win for me. But I can understand someone hating those because it is a very like out there like type of flavor, you know? And it's not for everyone. Not everyone loves ketchup, not everyone likes tomatoes to begin with. And this is perfectly fine. I don't mind this at all. Heck, that just means more for me. But yeah, we have the doggos, the rickshaws, the good old boy. We have the sweet chili Cheetos. We have another ketchup. This time around, we have different looking ghosts, which I really want everyone to try because they are so good and they are so nice looking. Just devouring them feels so nice and satisfying. And all the flavors of them are genuinely really, really good. Because right after the ketchup of them, we have the original salty ones, which honestly go on par for me. Then we have another ketchup, another salty, but this time the dog, another ketchup. That probably says a lot about me, huh? Okay, and this one you don't see, but we have Cheetos hamburgers that you play rock, paper, scissors with, because why the hell not? And we have the good old paprika worm. Those are the ones you can offer me If you want me to be with you, if you want me to go on date with you, heck, if we went on a date and you served me this, I would be so heckin' happy. You have no idea. I would marry any of those if I could. Please don't tell the bottle of ketchup in my fridge, okay? But then, okay, we have the tier of I enjoy those. We have mostly Cheetos, which are. What is that? I believe this was the toast with ketchup, and this was the toast with cheese, which taste literally the same. So I don't know why different names, but it is what it is. They are very good. That's it. That's it. They are not pure ketchup though, and that's why they are put a tier down, but they are still very, very good. I would not mind them at all. We have the ghosty pizzas, which are very good. We have Cheetos pizzas, which are just slightly below the ghosties. We have the Cheetos green onions, which are very good. They make for a very good, like, wedding ring, if you wanted. And we have the bags, only because I love biting the tails of the bugs and the insects down. But also they are very nice. They were flavored like they were, what was the flavor? That was paprika skewer, right? There we go. Yeah, very nice, very fun shape. Kids, me, really love those. I wish they were back. If there's anyone over in this country and you know they sell those at some shops over here, please ping me. I will give you the money so you can send them to me. I really miss those. Honestly, the only thing that put them into and enjoy those is the fact that they are discontinued. We have then I'll eat those sometimes. Like, okay, this is the type where I like them, but I really need to be in a proper mood to eat them. And those include the ketchup flavored drumsticks, the barbecue mustard Cheetos, oui oui, croissant. We have, what was this one? It was cheese bagel skeletons, which are very nice, but only show up in the Halloween season, which is now. We have the worms, them questionable thing looking ones, which were cheese and ketchup, I believe, yeah. Which are fine, but as I told, eating more than like 5, it is making me actually getting sick. And it's super sad, but it is what it is. We have normal cheese Cheetos, we have fromage, we have the funny hot dogs. They are there only because the taste of the hot dog part is saving them. And last in all it does sometimes, we have the super obnoxious snacky. We have the super hacking out there nut flavored ones. The ones that will get you away if you are going on a mission, on a secret mission. You don't want those in your inventory. We also have the fine, I guess, tier list, which is like, will not buy them myself, but if you serve them to me, I will eat them. And the first on this list is any kind of bacon ones. This country really doesn't know how to bacon. But they are not as bad as some other ones. We have the Cheetos mixed ups, which are like literal gacha of what you are gonna get. Because the one flavor is absolutely divine, and two other ones in the packet are like, eh. We have cheese of the Prisnaki brand because it tastes way different than the Cheetos. It tastes way worse than the Cheetos. We have drumstick fromage. We have Cheetos nuts. We have Cheetos cheese casserole. I really hope it's gonna finally find its gender one day. And we have the ones that make me vomit, but they're still not like icky, which is the Prisnaki spring onion flavored ones. And then we have the tier for why do you even exist? What happened? Who gave birth to you? Who is your father and mother? Can I speak with your lawyer? Which include Cheetos solely, because why? We have cheese jalapeno, which feels like you are having a literal fist fight in your mouth of the two flavors. We have Cheetos ketchup, which we don't talk about. And the one I wish I could erase from my memory. The one and only, non-existent anymore, drumstick flavored like a bunch of mayo. Like, just why? Generally, just why? You know what? Now I got sad. I generally got sad because I realized I don't have any. I ran out of all the chips in my stash. I will have to go to town. God damn it. God heckin' damn it. It's gonna be a half-day journey for me again. But you know what? For chips, I'm willing to do it. I am very much willing to do it. If there's one thing that brings me joy in this world, it is ketchup flavored chips. Like, man. I literally want them to be put into graveyard with me. My legacy, my love for ketchup, my love for anything ketchup flavored, and my love for drumstick ketchup flavored in general. If I ever hear that they are gonna be discontinued again, I'll probably go to like a couple of nearby shops that have them and buy all the stock of them they have. But yeah, we are heckin' done. You are perfectly fine to judge me. Also, if you Google like Polish crisps, like this, you can also do this tier list yourself because it is set to public. So, if you want to, feel free to spread your based or unbased. Unbased are also very legit opinions. And thank you to all of you who stuck around today. Watch me ramble about something I actually love. Where is my emblem of being a connoisseur? Hello? Can I apply to get one? And yeah, I actually thought we will be out faster through all of them, but whoop! It took good all 2 hours to get through all of the flavors. And that's probably also not even all of them, because I can already remember one. That was not really a new flavor, but more so like shape, if that makes sense. Maybe one day I will make a tier list of like the potato chips, because okay, I ate a good amount of them, but I don't eat them enough to know all of the flavors there are, you know? So I just have to make a tier that's like never had those, but they exist, or something like this. Or maybe have someone who actually ate a lot of those. That could be also very valid, you know? But yeah, thank you so much for sticking around today. Thank you for watching me ramble about the good old chips. I'm not gonna go and trick my brain into eating something and imagining it's actual chips. That sometimes works. I'm very good at this. And if you are gonna eat some chips in the future, feel free to share them on the Discord. I wanna see all the different flavors you have in other countries. I am very, very intrigued about this. But for now, yeah! Grab something to eat too. Remember to hydrate. Remember to rest too if you need to. And have a good night. Sleep. Boy, I've been having such good sleep this last month or so. I don't know why. I think it's because I changed the fabric my bed sheets are in. But oh, I am absolutely remembering so hard. So yeah, tomorrow we are seeing each other at the same time. As you might have saw, I set all the streams this week to be a bit later in the week, in the day, because I wanna have some more time when I'm home before I actually go live, so I can properly eat something, not having to reschedule anything and whatnot. And this time they are in right now actually gives me some, which I have a little bit to come back from the land of death, eat something, relax, and then go full on nice, relaxed May, vibing, chilling, and whatnot. So, yeah, I am seeing you tomorrow at 5 p.m. GMT again for some good old suika. We are just gonna chill, talk, we are gonna maybe have some people in the voice chat later on. We'll see. But for now, have a nice rest of your day, evening, night, whatever the heckin' time it is for you. And I'm gonna see you over on the next stream. Goodbye, everybody. Bye 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 bye.